reserved one. They reflected their preachers' teachings and cursed sin everywhere. I left the toilet seat up once and got a 15-minute lecture on the ills of being lazy. I casually mentioned something nice I did in conversation as a point, and was told, well, God won't bless that. He doesn't bless the sin of pride. It was actually worse than my childhood. I didn't think that was possible. The one thought, the one phrase that ran through my mind every day was, take the stick out, you'll walk better. I chose not to tell her that, not even once. I did not have that battle. Choose your battles wisely. Eventually I escaped and went to college. For 4 years I was free, at a price of only $15,000. I considered that a bargain. Now in college, I can't go into all the ways I grew, spiritually, emotionally, physically. But I did learn a beautiful lesson. Senior year, I'd given myself over to lust again. And I was cursing myself when I swore. I could feel in the back of my mind this voice, exasperated, telling me, Eric, chill, I've got it. And it was, give or take, about 17 seconds that I could really feel that that person was irritated at me because he loved me that much, wanted only the best for me, and couldn't stand the fact that I hated myself. It was the best 17 seconds of my life up to that point. But since I went to a Christian college, I couldn't tell most of my teachers, most of the students, and most of my friends why that felt so good. That why I hated myself was because I'm gay and a Christian, and I didn't see that as being acceptable. My counselor and 4 friends knew my truth. That was it. Now my sister Chris and I have a very close relationship, and I sometimes get to remind her of biblical truths. But what is all this pain giving me that I can be thankful in and for that I haven't already mentioned? Well, he's giving me the grace right now to live with being gay and a Christian. I've stopped hating myself. See, the tension of being gay and Christian makes me want to reach out to that community. I see how much it hurts. The lies that they're told, just have sex, it'll be better. You can't be gay and Christian, they don't love you. And finally, there's proof about that. Dating websites have finally come out with the facts that only 1/10 of gay men sleep around. Not 90% of them. They're just as monogamous as we are. The pressure of trying to fit in with secular gay men drives me to try to get close to them, but now in a more reasoned way. I can do that and avoid sleeping with multiple partners. That is the unwarranted gay stereotype. Now, here in this church, and among my friends, God has put me into a safe place where I can be open about who I am with no fear of ostracism. I have a safety net, and that's something I rarely had before. Out of my pain, God has taught me to be more loving and compassionate. I was self-focused. I didn't have compassion for others because all I saw was my own problems. I only considered my own pain. Now that I have experienced all this pain, I have much more compassion for those in the midst of it, at least when I allow myself to. And when others see how much I've been hurt, how I've responded, both good and bad, it gives me an inroad, a chance to talk to them as one of them, wow, you really do feel what I feel. You've been there. I can reach out to the emotionally wounded that have been beaten up by life and help them get the healing they need. The best lesson all this has taught me is that it's more important to work towards unity rather than push my beliefs down someone's throat to show I'm right. It's better to be unified as Christians than to simply prove I'm right, you're wrong. And I don't sound snide and sarcastic when I'm making friends, but the best thing that I've gotten from this is that I now know Jesus. He's helped me to find meaning in my life instead of just pain. Now, honestly, this has been the single hardest thing for me to do, not just in front of my church family, but my biological family. But I can rest in the knowledge that I do have all the acceptance I need. I have God, and He loves me completely. Thank you for giving me the chance to share this with you, and don't be afraid to hug me.